Hello, I welcome to the No Council Ensign, so never mind how many Ludo.
My name is Timmy.
I'm Ryan.
What's happening, lad? What's going on?
Not too much.
The road to recovery.
Yeah, Ryan.
Wait, you were sick, innit?
Yeah, flu.
You had that virus.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus thing.
Call it what you want, innit? But I'm back. I'm back.
You was out for a whole week, bro.
I'm back, baby.
It's
I'm back.
suspicious, bro.
He was dead, man. I couldn't even look at his phone or anything.
One minute, I thought I wasn't going to make it today, innit? I was stressing, innit? I was like, this is long.
Get a replacement, quick substitution.
You can't replace me, bro.
Get Darius on it.
Absolutely not.
Oh, man. No, but I'm good. I got my laptop replaced after it sitting in my room after a year and a half.
Well, you have you're using your iPad, didn't it?
I was using my iPad for time. I bought an iPad to replace my MacBook because I bought Supermalt on my MacBook and it got broke.
Shock.
But you deserve that for drinking Supermalt.
Well, exactly.
Because you was like,
nonsense.
I took it to Apple to get repaired and they were like,
You've got to repair this.
No, they said it was going to cost me like $1,000.
Cost more than a MacBook, innit?
Yeah, and I'm like, what the hell do you mean it's going to cost me more than the cost of my MacBook to repair it? So then I left it in my room for like a year and a half. Took it to the guy down my road like last month to get repaired. Man told me 175 quid. So from nearly $1,000 to almost 10% of that to get it repaired. Apple's a bump, bruv. Don't wrong, I love Apple
But the thing is, you can't really fully trust them guys. You can't.
You can't.
You know, like, Watchmen on the street, because apparently they take stuff out.
Every time it gets electrocuted by his Mac now.
It's working fine. I don't see any problems with it. So,
but I think that's too good to be true. £175 for a MacBook as well.
It was what? It was a 2015 one.
At the same time, though, what's like places like Apple and that always charge like
ridiculous.
I know, I hear that, but
compared to how much they actually can do it for, how much it actually costs. So it's not up to me. I don't think.
I think with Apple, it's like they'll replace parts that don't necessarily need to be replaced, but in order for the new part to work, they'll replace it with a brand new part anyway. But
like with me, like when I start using iPhones, I have to go to Apple Store, or else, bro. Like, what was the Blackberries and that?
No,
I don't mind going to Bossman, but.
I used to be very particular about who repairs my stuff, but it's like
I've never like broken the screen.
Yeah, well, on your
phone.
Never broken the screen on my phone.
When I used to break my phone, like old phones, I used to get a new one.
But it's mad though, because you see, like when the iPhone 8s and that started hitting in it, then like people were getting told, it's got different LED light behind the screen and that it's gonna cost a bill now, isn't it?
Yeah, so you're more careful, isn't it?
Anyway,
screen protects the way forward.
True, it's true. Glass ones. Poll results. Okay, so we asked which of these TV shows had the best theme song. So 37% of people said The Fresh Prince, 31% said Game of Thrones, 26% said Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and then 6% said Breaking Bad.
I'm surprised Mighty Morphin's not first, you know.
Do you know what? No, I get it because Fresh Prince is.
That's what I was saying. It's like how I was saying. Everyone knows the words, isn't it?
Everyone raps it like their name is Will Smith. But Mighty Morphin has that.
Mighty Morphin Power, yeah,
it's got that guitar solo as well, isn't it?
Bro, that was iconic as well.
For me, I'm going Power Rangers, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's that guitar solo, like hands down, man. Like,
I was a Power Rangers stan, especially Mighty Morphin as well, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. But wait, was the Breaking Bad theme song even that good?
I can't remember.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
But Roshan decided to suggest it.
I was supposed to put X-Men because Imran's just X-Men.
The X-Men theme song is iconic.
It is. Like, but the thing, everyone, it's overused, isn't it? Everyone talks about the X-Men theme song, innit?
Sure.
Not saying it's not good. Obviously, it's one of the best, innit? But
no, but have you seen this thing where people say that it sounds like that Whitney Houston song?
Nah.
Have you not seen this?
No.
So there's a Whitney Houston song. I'm a Baby Tonight. It sounds exactly like the X-Men theme song.
I'm gonna use
a sample of that or something.
I don't know, but apparently Whitney did her song first, then the X-Men theme song came out a couple months after. But there's no rule, like, there's not been like any
connection to it.
Apparently, but they sound exactly the same.
Do you know what I wanted to put in there? Do you know what I was gonna suggest?
Go on.
The 60s Spider-Man theme tune.
What? What the
Not the 90s one, the 60s one. I can't remember that
No,
one.
the 90s one I can remember.
Yeah, but
No.
Not the 60s one.
Yeah, the 60s one. You don't remember that one?
How does that one go?
I ain't gonna sing it.
Then,
YouTube it, bro.
it's invalid, bro. I can move it on.
All right, news.
Even speaking of Spider-Man, Morbius trailer, Spider-Man poster, seen in the trailer.
What do you think of the trailer?
I haven't watched it, but
You
I've seen the still
Okay.
of like the poster in the background and that.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched the trailers. I don't
So
watch
I think
trailers.
the poster apparently is from the game.
Yeah, it is.
So, yeah.
I've seen the image. That image.
But still shows that Spider-Man exists in some form in that universe.
So anything Spider-Man PS4, he's seen the movie.
Yeah, I think it makes sense though. I think it makes sense because on like the deal, remember between like Sony and Marvel, and that the deal it was now that they can cross over, innit? There's no point putting that in the if it's not going to happen, innit? So I think they're going to cross over.
But doesn't that technically then mean that it's weird because it's not Morbius isn't technically in the MCU, but
I think Spider-Man just goes from whatever Sony are doing to whatever the MCU are doing.
Right.
I wouldn't say like it's fully in the MCU in it, but like if they wanted to make it happen, innit,
think
it's just a lot. It's just a
yeah.
lot easier, innit? It can happen now, innit?
The way I see it is, Morbius isn't in the MCU, but the MCU is in Morbius.
Yeah, maybe.
That's
Yeah.
It's the easiest way.
I'd say be open-minded about it, innit? That's it.
I think you have to be. But have you seen the trailer?
Yeah, I've seen the trailer.
What do you think?
I thought it was alright. It's alright.
You're not excited for it?
No, not really. No.
It's not really good.
Just cash.
Just catch. I've never been like the biggest like Morbius fan or even interested in him that much.
Well,
too much,
neither
you know.
have I, but-
Like, I don't care about a fake vampire, bro.
I said fake.
No, he's a fake vampire, bro.
What makes him a fake vampire?
Huh?
What makes him a fake
He's a
vampire?
fake vampire, bro.
Just
But why is he a fake vampire?
Exactly.
Not a real
That's what I'm
vampire?
asking.
Like,
He's just like,
He's a fake vampire, bro.
okay, but why?
Okay, but why?
He didn't get bitten.
Okay, but he's still a vampire.
He became a vampire through science.
Okay, so he's a
So he's still a
vampire.
vampire.
No.
He's a
You
vampire.
get bit, bro.
Okay, didn't know there was rules. Didn't know there was rules in it.
That's
but
the
alright.
rule.
All right,
It's
cool.
levels of his vampirism, yeah?
Even Blade, bro. He's. I think there's a Spider-Man episode, yeah, and Morbius and Blade, and it's all like, bro, why is he not thinking about my garlic steak and my steak? Like, it's not affecting him.
Well, I mean, technically, then Blade isn't a vampire either.
He's half a vampire.
Well, he's not technically half a vampire either.
He's half a vampire.
He's a fake half vampire.
He's a
No,
fake
he's
half
not.
vampire.
Because when his mum was pregnant, she got bit by a vampire.
But did he get bit?
He get bit.
It passed through the bloodstream.
No.
Did he get bit?
By your own rules, did he get
Yeah,
bit?
exactly.
Okay. He's caught a vampire. He's caught a vampire. He's like Meghan Markle's son.
So wait, what? Wait, how did we get there?
How did you get to that? How did you? I want to know how you got from A to B.
Alright, cool. Listen. Let me
please.
explain it. Alright,
Go on.
Meghan Markle's mum is fully black, right?
Yeah.
Meghan Markle's half black.
Yeah.
Okay, you get what I'm getting?
Yeah.
And the son, what's the son? Quarter black.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, I'm not sure we're gonna rock with that, but whatever it is.
Do you know what? We'll let you have that one for now, anyway.
Bro, it makes sense, bro.
All right, fine. It's fine.
But basically, Blade is more of a vampire than Morbius to me.
All right then.
Okay, fine.
Cool. Let's leave that one.
Let's move on. Aquaman miniseries or animated miniseries.
What's that meant?
confirmed.
What's that meant?
On HBO Max.
On HBO Max.
Yeah. I think it'll be lit. James Wan's doing it as well. They got the budget, they got the
When's that set
piece.
to release for?
I don't know the time date and that, innit? I don't think if the time was even given. It's just said that he's in a direct
Is this the
miniseries.
same thing as? Do you remember from before they said they're gonna do a Marina Trench
Yeah.
film or something?
I'm not sure.
That
but
wasn't filmed though. That wasn't.
Yeah,
like,
that-
it wasn't
yeah, but-
animated.
But it could be changed.
They could have changed their mind, and I would prefer it if they changed the trench from a film to like that. Because you don't need a whole film on a trench. But a miniseries would
Miniseries
work.
different. It would look a lot better. Innit? They could
Exactly,
do a lot more
yeah.
with it as well.
It's understandable.
What's next?
Bad Robot is developing film and TV projects based on DC's Justice League Dark through its new deal with Warner Media.
Explain.
J.J. Abrams, I think that's what it is. So J.J. Abrams, Star Wars guy, and that's looking to. I'm assuming they're going to get him to direct the Justice League Dark.
Remind me again. What's Justice League Dark? What's Justice League Dark? Remind me.
It's just like another version of the Justice League,
Yeah,
where it's more magic based, isn't it?
supernatural
So like
magic.
Satana,
Dead Man.
Yeah.
Okay. What's his name? Freaking-
Swamp
Thing.
Constantine. Yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be them characters, isn't it? So
Okay. That could be right, you know.
Who's gonna move for that anyway, right?
yeah, but it always gets shelved, and then they just change their mind.
Have you seen the Constantine TV show?
With Matt Ryan, I've
Yeah.
seen some of it.
Yeah, I watched him when he used to appear on Arrow. He was really good at
like
that.
he had a solo series that was pretty good, but apparently he got cancelled after like the first
He
season.
got I was watching it, and then
Yeah.
it
For
got
some reason,
cancelled.
out of all the CW type shows, DW, like I think Constantine was the least supported one. It
was the least supported, but-
when he appeared in other people's shows, I'm like, brother, he's so
The
sick.
character
Like,
was
yeah,
wavy,
the
innit?
character's very good.
Yeah.
He played the character very well. So
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'm thinking, why is it? For some reason, it just never gave me enough push to go watch it.
I just don't think it had the
Solo.
support. I don't think it had like the
Enough
support for
support,
like
it
people
didn't.
watching it, and didn't have enough.
But I really
people.
loved him. I really enjoyed him in obviously
But
Arrow.
they didn't push him in. I don't think they pushed him enough to the forefront for people to be like, there is a show on Constantine.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't get the same. You didn't get the
Nah.
same sort of love in that
At all.
But I think at first he wasn't on CW. At
Was
first,
he on-
No, I think it was on like sci-fi or something
Exactly.
like that. Yeah. No, you're right.
I feel like if they took him over to CW after,
Would
but
be easier thing.
it's hard to save it, innit? If he was on CW from the start,
Is he in the Crisis event?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
in the
Yeah.
I ain't watched that. I still need to watch that.
I got the last.
They got
part
everyone
to
in there,
watch,
bro.
but-
Trust me.
Yeah.
Everyone. Think,
Actually-
anything you think about everyone.
Speaking of the Crisis event, remember the news I showed you about Diggle becoming?
Yeah.
Green Arrow, Green Lantern.
Yeah, because I think it came from the Crisis event, so that's how.
Yeah, but the rumors have been there from time about Diggle being Green Lantern, innit? From early.
I still don't like it, man. I think they should have got a new actor for it, man. Just
No, I feel like the character
Diggle's been many
deserves
things,
it.
bro.
he's in many things. Yeah.
I feel like the character deserves it. I think he deserves it. Like Diggle deserves it.
No, he was great in the like I said, he was great in the first 2 seasons of Arrow, but after that, Arrow just kind of.
Yeah,
First three.
2, 3, same thing. But like his character didn't,
2.5,
didn't get
innit?
the justice he deserves.
It was good up until the mid-season finale, innit?
When he stopped kidding, like he not keep saying.
Bro, it's big facts, bro. It's big facts.
No, it's when he got smoked by Raish Ragul. After that,
Yeah, true.
you know, he
true,
had that wavy fight on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
Then it was the mid-season finale, and then when it come back, it was just shit. Arrow was shit.
All right, what's next? PS5 rumors PS5 rumors to be costing at $499 and £449.
And except for October release.
Yeah,
That's very soon, you know.
I'm costing one. I have to got one. I need to got one.
Yeah,
like
$5, man.
bro, not even $5, $450.
$5, man.
Basically $5.
Say what it is, bro.
fine.
$5,
Okay,
bro.
basically $5.
When
but-
PS3 dropped on launch, that was $5 as well. But I didn't have to pay for it then.
Wait.
I have to pay for this console if I want it.
Wait, PS3 was $5?
$5, bro.
I got for like $320. So.
Yeah, but when it first came out on launch,
When it came
they had
out,
the
I
one.
got it at Christmas, to be fair. So.
They had the one, yeah. I can't remember what size it was, and they stopped making it.
The fat one.
I remember there was
The
the
fat
fat one.
one.
Then they always do a fat one and a slim one. Always,
Yeah, I had the fat one.
There was the fat one. Yeah, I had the fat one because when it first came out, there was one.
Yeah.
I think it was like 180 gig or something like that. They
Yeah,
stopped
yeah,
making
I
it.
remember,
Yeah,
I
it was
remember.
$5.
Yeah, the PS4 or the PlayStation consoles have always been about 400-500. I'm not saying anything dropped.
I just can't wait to play Cyberpunk because Cyberpunk got pushed back to September anyway.
Bro,
so,
that
so just wait extra month.
Calm. Like, I'm ready for that.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, this is the question though. Are you going to continue to buy your PS4 games and then just play them on the PS5 or
Is
buy
it cross-compatible?
It's backward compatible. So it goes back.
compatible.
I think it's apparently going back all the way to PS1 that you can play on that. That's what rumors are saying. But I think
I'll try to get more information, see what's going on. Because I know PS5 games are going to cost an arm and a leg
They're gonna
for
cost
real.
bare.
So if I can get like PS4 games on a cheap, like a version, then go for it. But then would it affect the scope and how the game looks though?
I would assume the PS4 games should still play the same.
Yeah, just play the same.
But it might not be exactly the same, like how it looks compared to
Well, I think
PS5.
I don't think in order to appreciate, you have to get like a 4K TV.
Yeah.
That's like the ultimate sub is to have the 4K TV.
No, don't get.
Guess I played it downstairs living room.
Get a 4K. Get a 4K monitor, bro. Don't get a TV, man. TVs
I
are
think
too
I think
big.
that's the way forward now, isn't it?
I got like a 4K monitor about that wide. Well, I don't, but I use it.
Yeah.
James Bond exec explains why there will never be a female Bond.
What did they say exactly?
So, where is mine? So this lady, Barbara Broccoli, she's like the exec for James Bond from like early. So she says, he can be any colour, but he's male. I believe we should be creating new characters for women, strong female characters. I'm not particularly interested in taking a male character and having a woman play it. I think women are more interested than that.
Well, she's given very good reasoning as to
Yeah.
why, so it's not necessary. I don't think you can really complain. She's
There's
given very
nothing
good
to complain
reasoning.
about,
Yeah.
He did, and plus she did say it can be any race.
Yeah.
She did say that.
So that kind of...
Not according to a former James Bond, Roger Moore.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah, was it Sean
Well,
Connery? One of them two. So I
I
think it
think
might
it
have been.
was probably Roger Moore, not Sean Connery.
I think it was Roger Moore, but I don't want to get called out in it and get fact checked.
Either or, one of them. A former James Bond actor.
yeah, but we even said this time. We even said that can't she be like 003 or something?
Yeah, but then in the new film they introduced a new 00 agent. So
Exactly,
and
so-
people will
What
have
one's
this.
this?
The new one's coming out in April.
Oh, into the new.
Yeah,
okay, I thought you meant
yeah.
in one previous.
No.
But Timmy perfectly said time ago, like, yeah, we can new obviously James Bond agents she could be 009
Yeah.
or whatever, and they can be a different race or whatever.
Any
you know.
00, like people need to remember that James Bond is not a moniker.
Yeah.
His name is James,
James
Bond.
Bond,
He comes
yeah.
from
007 is the moniker,
The
yeah.
Bond family from Scotland. 007 is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
moniker, the agent name. So 00 can be any person,
any person,
Yeah.
but only a man.
There's only one James Bond.
Should be James
Exactly.
Bond, and
Yeah,
I
exactly,
think that
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think we also fall into this kind of, I don't know what you want to call it, but when we're introducing characters, when we want to introduce characters of a different race or gender, it's easy to replace what's already there.
Then
But
creating a new character from
one.
scratch.
I think creating new one's always best. But
Something to build from as well.
exactly. Even if it's
just kind of
influence.
going over,
No. But
Kind of like Conan Kids you're talking, double.
But if they
001,
did create a new character,
Mm-hmm.
so a female who was similar to James Bond, like a 00 or whatever.
Yeah.
Would you be? And she got her own movie saga.
I think
as
it would be
such.
best to like
Would you
rate
be-
her. She appears in a
She has-
James Bond movie to build up the anticipation.
Which is what I think is what's gonna happen.
Then move on to her own movie, kind of like a Black Panther. First he appeared in Civil War,
Yeah.
then he got his own movie, something
Yeah.
like that. Rather than just getting her own movie straight away.
because I think-
Yeah.
I'll prefer. to
Would
get her
you be
movie.
invested though? Would you
Yeah, I'll be
watch
invested.
it?
The question,
I'll be more invested if I see her first in something else.
Yeah,
is
of course,
Or-
It has to make sense.
we need to see what type of character she is first because James Bond is very.
He's an iconic character.
He's iconic.
You
He's like
know,
he's the
womanizer, the
the
coolest
womanizer, the cool guy.
Yeah.
You know, the martini shaker not stirred,
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
but the thing is though, like
shaken, not
you're right,
stirred.
we've seen movies with say like female characters in it, like Scarlett Johansson or whatever, and
Yeah.
that, playing like these type of roles. Not the same, but you know what I kind of mean, innit?
Yeah.
If it was like that, I probably wouldn't be as invested in it.
Yeah.
Like for there to be a female James Bond or whatever, she would have to be very unique in
Yeah.
herself, because
She
like
can't just
James
be
Bond,
Bond.
like you said,
Yeah.
James Bond is different to any other action guy.
Yeah.
He's different to say like Jason Bourne. He has his own persona that makes him James Bond.
But that's why I
So
think
she would have
it's
to have
best
her
make her
same.
appear in a James Bond movie to build up the interest and, you know,
Yeah.
then get her own movie. That's like, for example, when even Justice League, when I saw Aquaman first, I was like, yeah. Because I saw him in this, I'm very interested in seeing his own movie. It might have been different if I didn't see him in Justice League first.
They just need to
Fair
flesh her out.
Yeah.
Well, whoever they choose to... Well, because there is a double agent, that's a woman. I can't remember who the actress is now, but she's in the new James Bond film. So having her on screen is going to be interesting to see what happens post-film.
Yeah.
Because they might want to flesh her out into a horror movie or a TV series, whatever it is. But it's going to be very much dependent on how they portray her as a character. If she's just another James Bond, it's going to be very boring.
Yeah.
No one wants that.
Yeah, cool. The Obi-Wan Disney Plus series has been put on hold as the Netflix they've been sent home.
What? So wait, so the Obi-Wan series has been put on hold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The crew have been... Okay, and the crew have been sent home.
Group is sent home.
They introduced the scripts, innit?
Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy read the scripts basically and said that she wasn't happy,
Yeah.
and she feels like they could be better. So she doesn't want to start filming anything.
Literally, they're scrapping the script and doing it all over again, innit?
Fair enough.
I don't know if they're redoing the whole script
That's
They
what
might do.
want,
or
yeah.
retouching it up. I don't
I
know.
mean, if
innit?
they send everyone home...
No, the thing is, they're redoing it because they sent everyone. They're
Redoing it. It's
It's
not
Yeah,
retouch.
yeah.
Retouch can be done on set. If they send everyone home, it's
Yeah.
like, what's that from the beginning? Like,
Yeah, but I'd rather better content.
Of course, I'm almost
but at the same
certain,
time, a lot of Star Wars fans don't like her. They always think that the bad creative choices come from her.
But a lot of them are misogynistic as well. So you understand? Oh, if everything bad happened, it's because the woman did
It's
it.
because the woman
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah,
The woman's
that's how they
involved.
see it as well.
The
You
woman's
understand?
touch.
You know, the Star Wars community is very toxic as well. They think, oh yeah, it's because the woman. You know, let the
Yeah.
guys do what they need to do.
But listen, as long as I get a good Obi-Wan show,
Who cares?
I'm not fussed.
Netflix launches a podcast called What to Watch on Netflix, hosted by Dottie from Radio 1 Extra. Do you think it'll
You
be...
Dottie?
Dottie's the one...
Amplified Dot.
Amplified Dot.
The name sounds familiar.
She does bare interviews on 1 Extra. Small girl.
I think.
Yeah.
The app.
Yeah.
That's big for her, you know.
It's big for her, and I think it's a change for Netflix too, because like if they got a whole
So what would the podcast be hosted on Netflix?
this, I don't know. I think it's on the normal podcast channels.
Or so like SoundCloud?
Yeah. So I think it's just a discussion on what's currently new on Netflix, what to watch.
All the original series and things like that.
Yeah,
nature.
probably. Yeah. That'll be interesting to actually listen to because I think with a lot of people, they don't know everything that comes out on Netflix.
You just see on a random
Yeah.
tip mostly.
So
That's how you usually find out.
Or just word of mouth, innit? People tell you, innit?
Yeah,
But
true.
I've never actually gone anywhere to find out what's coming out on Netflix.
Like you would just see like trailers or something. Yeah.
What's next?
8 years of Wonder Woman comics.
Yeah.
8 years.
I've not actually read a Wonder Woman comic.
Which one?
Anyone?
Yeah,
latest.
I've read Wonder Woman comics.
What do you think of them?
The ones I've read recently weren't good, innit? To be honest, I've never...
Okay.
The thing is, I've not
The
read a lot
Rebirth
of
and
Wonder
that and
Woman.
New 52 ones are good.
But the Rebirth one started off all right, and then it kind of tailed off. The new
I liked it when they connected it with the Greek gods and whatnot.
Yeah, that's
what I
the
enjoyed
good
most.
thing about Wonder Woman I like, innit? About the Greek mythology and that.
Yeah.
They go into it in a lot of depth. You see people like Hercules,
See Hercules,
you see
Zeus,
Zeus,
Hades.
all them, man,
Yeah.
they're posted. So it's... But, no, it was shit after a while.
It's crazy though, but I think 8 years of Wonder Woman comics though.
Yeah, that's mad.
That's longer. Probably.
I thought
But there's people forget that she's one of the biggest heroes.
Yeah.
I say she's...
almost equal to
Especially in DC.
Yeah.
Like,
She's the big three.
Big
you know?
Three, Batman,
Yeah.
Superman, Wonder Woman. Yeah, she's just
Yeah.
like she's stapled there. But
Because you think how 8 years is actually a long time.
well, Batman's had 80 years. Superman has had 100 years. I think very few comic book characters have
Don't
had
you
that
find
long.
that crazy though? Like comics book, like superheroes.
Yeah.
I think for 100 years.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
mad.
That's actually crazy.
Or we've had 80 years of Wonder Woman, but we've only just got one movie. Soon to be two.
Yeah, that's crazy. though, when you
That's
think
not
about it,
good. Like,
That's mad.
That's
We
actually
got a
crazy.
Catwoman movie before.
Whereas if you look at...
We had two Catwoman
Yeah,
movies
before
before
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, they need to sort themselves out, mate.
All right, what's next? I can't receive shit. Kamel?
Kamal Nanjiani.
Who?
Kamal Nanjiani says the Eternal movie.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry.
Kamal
yeah,
Nanjiani
yeah.
says the Eternal is the most epic Marvel movie yet.
Interesting
Weren't
choice
they
of words.
filming in like Camden?
Yeah.
They were filming in Camden, innit?
I was-
And he's set to play a guy called Kingo.
I don't know who that is. Shit, man, just blank.
I've got no hype for the Eternals whatsoever, man.
It's a Marvel.
I'm,
it's a Marvel movie.
I'm interested in terms of how they're going to do it because they said it's going to span over thousands of years. So I'm seeing how that's
What, the
going to play
movie?
out. Yeah.
The movie's going to span over thousands of years.
Yeah. Because the Eternals, they're, you know...
Yeah.
When they say it spans over 1,000 years, I guarantee they're going to start the movie off by showing you the Eternals at the start.
Yeah, the origins.
Yeah.
And then
they're going to fast forward to the present.
Over 1,000 years
They're
later.
going to say over 1,000 years, isn't it? It's an arse pool, man. I see what they did.
I think what would be interesting, I think, would be to see... Obviously, the Eternal storyline happening, but every now and then, if there's, like, some kind of...
Major event.
mention of like the events that happened
Yeah.
during the MCU.
Or maybe how they even affected certain events in history as well.
That too. That would be interesting to
they
see.
could
I
do
think
that.
that would be the most interesting thing to do with them. But if they're just going to do like the beginning 1,000 years later and then their storyline,
I think Thanos will play it as
beefing
well.
up in Camden, then like,
Yeah. I think it'd be cool if you saw
Like young Thanos.
young Thanos, yeah.
Man like Dion.
that would be sick.
Blackest name, bro.
Oh man. Marvel Television announced as a division of Marvel Studios. So Marvel, Kevin Feige, who's now creative director, has announced that they're creating Marvel Television solely for television properties. I don't know if that's going to be separate to
It's separate.
Disney Plus.
It's separate. So basically, essentially, if you just say Disney Plus, all the Marvel stuff on there is going to be MCU related, and then Marvel have this offshoot where they can now create stuff that isn't MCU related.
Yeah.
So they can just go in any direction.
Kind of its own universe then.
Yeah.
Which is what's basically Marvel Netflix.
Yeah,
In a
more or less.
sense.
Something-
Yeah.
something-
Like that,
Yeah. Just not connected.
Kevin Feige putting his fingers everywhere, bro.
He's a busy guy.
You people like Hydra, bro.
Mate.
eight hands in that.
More Marvel news. Marvel Studios reportedly planning Secret Invasion series
With Disney
Plus. I don't know how to feel about that because
Because you wanted it to appear in the MCU, innit?
I want it to be in the MCU, and I see it working as a series, similar to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but at the same time, I think there's just something about it being on cinema
on the big screen, yeah.
as like a major cinema event that.
I think.
But
It's
then
appealing.
again, we spoke about this in terms of when we saw the what were their names?
Scroll?
Yeah, the Scroll. We saw
Yeah.
the Scroll. They seem like the good guys. So
Yeah.
how can this we see
But I think
Invasion?
it works better as a TV series than a film, though. Where it depends how many movies
I'm
you
saying
do. It depends how many movies.
the direction-
You do.
It's just it should lead. There should be a lead up to that event as a Secret Invasion event.
But the direction the MCU are taking the Scrolls, them as a people, seems like they're good guys in this because they're working with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
working
True.
with Nick Fury.
But-
How would it take that turn to them
But
being,
I think it's
bad?
It's easy to assume that all Skrulls are good.
Yeah, you
Oh,
would.
just from what we've seen.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
what
of
we've
course,
seen,
yeah, but-
you know.
Okay, that might be
Yeah,
the
but
purpose,
Captain
innit?
Marvel was a
But-
very, very big, very like clear portrayal of the Skrulls, isn't it?
Yeah.
It was like the whole movie. You think
also
they're
they
bad
were
guys. No,
refugees
they're
and
just good.
nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, true.
like you said, it's a
Because it
good
showed
use
that she at first she thought they were evils or whatnot, but found out no, they're the ones that actually being slighted.
So
Yeah,
it,
exactly.
could be something else.
But,
But we'll see. What's next? Game of Thrones character George R. R. Martin teases all new ending to his novel series.
He said there's an ending, like the TV was an ending, TV show was one ending, but
I don't care.
doesn't mean it's the ending.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
That crook as well, bro.
Crook.
What did he say recently that he wanted to do?
I said something
Oh
mad.
my days, he wanted-
John and
John
Aya
Aya
to
to
have
have
incest.
incest relationship, innit?
Fam?
Yes.
What's up with the
Fam,
incest,
he's-
bro? Hey, check his laptop. 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 Check his laptop.
He's not
Check
well.
his laptop.
He's not well.
His laptop,
He's
bro.
not well. Cersei and what's his name were enough. I didn't need.
Bro, like you know, what, I don't think I've ever been shocked. The first time you watch, I think like there's
Bro.
they're twins. What? And he's
Bro.
blowing his twin sister back out.
Bro, like, we didn't need. We
Bro,
didn't.
that stuff was.
I think
yeah.
if that had been on the TV series, that would have ruined the whole thing for a lot of people. I think no one would have been invested.
That
in
would have been a
this
step
much.
too far.
It would have been too far.
Cause that's paedophilic, innit? Because Aya's like many years.
I don't know. I don't know if it, I don't know.
Yeah, it would have been though.
Because you know what? Like what made just like,
Go on,
what
go
made
on.
season 1 to season 4 so gripping was the fact that no one knew. Some people kind of knew, but not everybody knew about this incestuous relationship. It kept you kind of watching that sort of that weird sort of thing. Kept you
Yeah,
watching.
like you shouldn't be watching it, but you wanna see it.
Yeah,
You wanna
like,
see it.
You wanna see just how it plays out.
Yeah.
But yeah, just the whole taboo of it.
Nah, I think Iron Job.
But the thing is, with Jamie and Cersei, it was like we didn't like them as characters anyway. They were portrayed as we didn't like Cersei, we didn't like Jamie, so they could kind of do that thing.
Jamie was even Jamie was even a
No, we
Kingslayer.
like them.
Sorry, I can't lie. I rated Cersei. Like,
Yeah, you respect her, rate her.
But a lot of
don't
people,
really like her.
a lot of people didn't like Jamie, didn't like Cersei, and as the seasons went on, then they kind
And a lot
of
of people
changed their mind a bit,
a lot of people in the
especially
Game of-
with Jamie. But at the start, no one liked Jamie or Cersei.
Especially in the Game of Thrones like mythos, a lot of people didn't like them either as well.
Yeah, exactly. No one
The
liked the
characters,
Lannisters.
the characters they interacted with as well.
Yeah, exactly. No one
I
liked
don't
the
think
Lannisters.
even their father liked them either, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he said, "Oh, bro, Jamie, bro, why you been one part of the King's Guard? You're supposed to be,
Jamie starts. Cersei was a
protecting
woman.
High Garden."
Like Jamie starts. Cersei was a woman. Tyrion was a midget.
Yeah.
No, sorry, that's the wrong word to use, but you know what I mean. But yeah, they all sucked basically. What's next? Watchmen not renewed for a second season.
It's good, isn't it?
Not renewed.
Yeah, that's good.
Why is it good?
Because
Explain.
the writer, the director, Damon Lindelof said he wasn't going to come back to do it. If he wasn't going to do season
Did he
2.
give any reason, or he just said, "No, I'm done"? Like, I've taken it as further as I can.
I think he'd done what he just wanted to do, and he's happy with what he had created.
That's fair.
If he's not coming back, then there's no way you should be doing season
fair
2.
You think there'd be a drop
enough,
of
fair
quality as well because someone else is doing it now?
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
Of course. I think
It's not even the same. If it's not even the same show anymore, is it?
Yeah,
It's
it's
just like
something else altogether.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Not that I've watched it. I'm gonna watch it.
I'm
but
still yet to finish, but I'm still like I've liked what I've seen so far. But I'm yet to finish it. Just so many shows to catch up on.
My Hero Academia is reportedly planning at least 10 films.
I'm not surprised.
I've not watched any of their movies yet.
I've seen one. And it was aight.
Did you watch the one when they go to America? They go that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched
That
one,
was
yeah.
alright.
I'm not that big on anime films.
Yeah, I don't know what there's something about anime films that
Because they're not canon.
Some are.
Oh, no, but you know that's
But in general,
usually,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
usually
Some are.
that's
Do
usually
you know
the-
what? So like with One Piece, I've watched all the One Piece movies.
Are they canon?
No, but I've still watched them. But with Naruto, I haven't watched any Naruto
The
ones.
Naruto Shippuden ones are decent, but they do some stuff where it's like
I disagree.
Why isn't it? Like certain things they do in the films should be canon, but it's not, and it's just really weird to kind of see. But
Yeah, I don't know. I'd watch the Hero Academia ones probably.
The one that Go to America is pretty decent, and plus the Go to America to meet All Might's old what's his name what's that called
Sidekick? Yeah.
and he's like a tech guy, and he helps like Deku control All for One.
Swear.
yeah, gives him like a
Well, 1-4, sorry.
No,
I
he
was gonna
is
confuse.
canon because it gives him the brace, isn't it?
But he breaks the brace though.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah,
He breaks the brace. Like the thing is, basically, you better use I would get confused. 1 for all, 1 for all for one.
Just
all for-
Because obviously that's what's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other guys. But
All
basically,
for-
it is confusing, isn't it?
All Mass is 1 for all.
yeah.
Yeah.
He gives it basically create uses quirk as his own power. But
Yeah.
when he uses it against the final bad guy, he breaks it. 'cause
Yeah.
he overuses.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty cool.
10 films is too much, can't I though? 10 films is too much.
But at least they doing something, bruv. Where's Togashi, bruv? That lazy bum, bruv. I want him back. Hunter, I want him back, bruv.
Ain't never coming back.
It's never coming back, man. It's done.
Bruv,
With
please.
that shit,
Please.
that shit last arc, bruv. Fuck.
What the
voting one.
or the presidential arc.
Yeah, it's so shit.
You know, even the manga is they're on a succession arc and obviously the Dark Continent arc now as well.
I want to see the Dark Continent on that.
You know, the thing is, it's got. I've got so desperate because you guys don't know. I don't read manga. I might actually start reading Hunter manga. You know?
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Hunter manga is hard to read. It is very hard to read.
Also,
Like,
Because I watch a lot of
bro,
YouTube stuff.
just go and like pull up like a couple chapters in it. It's like complicated. Some mangas, sometimes like you might get a little bit confused and you just reread it, just make sure you know what's going on.
Yeah. Okay.
I read it bare times. So I didn't have a fucking clue. I didn't have a fucking clue what was
But
going
I've
on.
got that desperate thing. Bro, at least I'm seeing some sort of content, some Hunter.
Yeah,
so I
you
might have
see
to-
Hisoka and that throw it down.
Yeah,
which was hard.
wait,
Yeah.
who's talking who?
and Crollo.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm reading that. All right,
Yeah.
read that manga tonight. I have to.
That's well.
Is this the latest episode? Or is
No, this is
No,
the manga.
manga.
I mean the latest edition, or is it just part of the story of the manga?
Part of the story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you want to spoil it for me? Nah, don't spoil it for me. Normally I don't like spoilers, but I think I want to read this one. I want to know who wins.
Yeah, they got it cracking.
Okay, get cracking.
But yeah, just from the manga, it's just if he had his health, man, because the Succession arc is looking serious. So that's when they take the voyage, go to the Dark Continent,
yeah.
and mostly, but obviously they go to some big ship where nah, man, I need Hunter back, man. So I'm praying on health for Togashi. I'm praying.
It never happened.
It's not good. All right, finally.
No, him as well. Nah, I got a thing. Greedy as well, bro. Let people help you, fam.
But you know, Japanese work ethic is different to like everyone else.
Yeah, so let people help him.
That's it. That's his thing. That's his work. That's his art.
Yeah.
Other people can't touch that.
Exactly.
'Cause it's not his. Is it?
Bro, his wife even said, I would pay you to let someone else do it, bro.
His wife said
His
that.
wife, bro. You know his wife, she made Sailor Moon.
Swear down.
Yeah, bro. But he wants to play games all day, bro. Bro. Stressed out, fam.
Okay, finally. No. Bro, bare Marvel news this week. Marvel adds The Witcher writer to Moon Knight Disney Plus series.
That's wavy.
Yeah, that's gonna be
That's
sick.
wavy.
That's gonna be sick. If they
I think everyone's been waiting for Moon Knight.
for
as well.
ages, for ages.
Most
for
people
ages.
enjoyed The Witcher, so you get the guy who wrote it on board, then we're probably going to be looking at a good TV
Getting
series.
full scope as well to see what they can do creatively as well.
I'll be pissed if that show is shit. I'll be proper pissed.
Yeah, a lot of people will feel let down if that show don't.
Very much.
It's going to be like, not going to be like kiddish, right? Shouldn't be.
No, it can't be. It can't be. I want some violence. I don't care if it's on Disney Plus. I want violence. I want blood. I want carnage. I don't care.
I think being on Disney Plus allows it to be more violent.
They have to, because I think I said this before, and I think with Disney and Disney Plus, they need to just be like, okay, with Netflix, obviously there's like adult content, there's kids content. So as you can separate the two, let directors and writers have free roam to create what they want to create, regardless of what the property is, innit?
They even moved the Disney Plus release to the World to the Red World earlier now, innit?
Yeah, they brought it out. It's March 24th now.
Yeah, before.
Yeah.
Which I'm waiting for, because as soon as that drops, I'm gonna get some login details, and I'm gonna read Star Wars.
Let's just do a shared account, innit? It's the easiest way to do it. Do a shared account.
Listen, it depends.
Bring the gang in.
Depends how I come into
give
possession of the account, innit? Depends. You know what I'm saying? Listen, they might have like screen share protection, innit? So
No, they must have a multi-screen account though.
it depends how many screens you can have in it.
Hey,
Listen, if I can bust the man them, I'll bust the man them, innit? Like, you'll see, innit?
gang, bro.
Okay.
Or one of us have to pay for something. Like, you pay for HBO, I pay for Disney, you pay for something.
Shotgun not paying for
Why am I
HBO.
paying for
Yeah,
HBO?
yeah.
I pay for HBO. Hold on.
Shotgun,
Hold
pay for
on.
HBO.
$14.99 a month.
Hey, man,
hold
I
that
told
one,
my
big
Netflix.
man.
Nah, fuck that.
You got money like that.
You can pay for HBO.
Nah, you got money like that, bro.
You can pay for HBO.
Clink to me, bro. When it's time to clink, you don't want to clink. Clink to me, bro.
Clink when I need to clink. Actually, Roshan, you can pay for HBO. It's fine. That's what.
You part of that council
Yeah,
now.
I'll pay for HBO, innit? It's calm.
Just
Right,
jump on,
cool.
bro.
All right. Main topic time. So we are
We
discussing
talk about greatest movie sagas.
greatest movie sagas.
Yeah, I see something on Twitter as well that made me want to talk about it. We obviously had the idea already. And one of the main things is, does Star Wars qualify as a great movie saga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I know what you want to say it doesn't, because obviously
But if you think about it,
you're saying out of 9 movies, you're saying only like 3 are very good.
a lot of the movies are shit.
But fair enough.
But I would still say it's a great movie saga, by the
How
way. I agree with it.
iconic it is and the iconic characters.
Okay, wait,
I think the characters
wait,
transcend the movies itself.
Let's establish what a saga is first.
Okay, that's also the thing, innit? What qualifies as a saga? Does it have to...
3 movies?
Is a trilogy... Well, 3 movies is a trilogy, so is that still... Can you
But
still...
that's part of saga, you know?
Okay, I'm just asking, innit?
Yeah, I would say so.
I need
I would
to-
say
hold on.
Can I say something?
Go on.
Go.
I feel like one thing, it may not be the be-all and end-all definition, but I feel like a saga is the stories, the characters, and how they all develop and connect.
Yeah,
I
so
think that's what.
a saga is a long story of heroic achievement, especially medieval mode. I feel that.
heroic,
a long story, account, or series of incidents, basically. So
I'd say
the question
The trilogy, you should find it,
I'd say a
yeah.
trilogy.
my question then, Beckons, is this: can a sequel, so basically 1 and 2 movies, still be a saga?
I would say no, because I don't think that's long.
What sequels? What movies has had a sequel? Well, for example, we would say what's that movie with aliens? Will Smith again. Independence Day. Would you say that's a saga? Because there's 2 movies of that, right?
No, for me, no.
So exactly, I'll say a trilogy.
So a
then.
trilogy, so
I'll
that's
say
be 3 movies
let's
or
just
more.
say the way we see it. a
Three
saga has to be
movies
minimum.
or more. Okay, fair enough. Okay.
3 movies or more.
Okay, no, you're right. Because I think it's easy to just do 1 movie and a sequel. And I think it's a bit more difficult to flesh out a story across 3 movies or more, especially when there's more movies
So then
involved.
the counter definition is 3 movies minimum.
3 movies or more.
for a saga.
Alright, okay.
Okay, let's get cracking. Go right.
Let's back to Star Wars.
Back to Star Wars.
Is that a great movie saga? Because a lot of the movies aren't high quality.
Okay, so let's.
I would say yes,
Let's
because-
discuss the story of Star Wars then. So if we look at the story of Star Wars from purely based on the films, let's forget all outside material. We're having this discussion. So solely based on the films from Phantom Menace all the way to Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
In terms of the story, is the story good? Do you enjoy the story? Do you enjoy...
I still enjoy the story and I still enjoy the concept of it, yeah.
Right. But you still don't think it's a great saga?
But no, because I do think it is. But people have called it into question recently because I've seen
Because
people
of-
asking questions just because a lot of the movies aren't actually that good.
I would say if the characters keep you that interested, no matter what's happening in the actual movies, I think the characters transcend the actual movies.
Yeah.
they're like iconic. Like
Yeah.
the Skywalker family.
I mean, because we
they're
can easily say it. Star Wars is a great franchise because obviously
yeah,
all of the
yeah.
other
As a
content.
franchise,
But when you
yes.
talk about just about the movies, It's a bit questionable, isn't it?
You got into murky waters.
But
there.
then maybe you can split, because technically there are 3 sagas in the Star Wars movie franchise, because there's obviously
like 3 trilogies.
Yeah, so there's 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3,
the
7, 8, 9.
prequels, yeah.
So if you split up like that, you could then say that the Star Wars movies has some good sagas and some bad ones.
Yeah.
AKA the first 2 sagas are great, and the last one is pretty
But
shit.
some people would say none of them are all that strong. I'd like.
What would you think? What do you think of that? What would you say?
I'd agree like they're not.
Okay, so what's a saga or movie saga that's had strong movies start to finish?
Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings.
See, Harry Potter, I'm going to bring into question. I can't
Go
actually.
on.
I can't actually.
He's a big Harry Potter fan.
I can't actually. See Harry Potter.
Spread out.
Because as someone who's, because Harry Potter comes from
The books.
So there's source material.
Rolling,
Yeah.
So when there's source material, it's a bit funny when you're trying to translate it into movies and question the story there. I think with Harry Potter, there's a lot of things that get wrong.
But didn't J.K. Rowling make the source material funny as well by changing things? Like
No, because the books are the books, isn't it? Everyone loves the books. The books aren't important to question.
Everyone loves the books, but doesn't J.K. Rowling ain't she always tweaking things when she gets asked?
She's just dumb. I
I don't think people pay attention to that no more.
Okay, no more, but I'm just saying.
If it's not in the books, it's not in the books, innit? I don't care what you say outside that. But films like, for me, Order of the Phoenix, kind of weak. Half-Blood Prince.
Wait, what one was Order of the Phoenix?
Order of the Phoenix is...
That was the lady in pink who wears a pink jacket.
So that's when Dolores Umbridge gets involved. Yeah.
Okay,
so
that's one of the ones I don't like.
There's the movie with the scene where they're in the recording room, the room or something, and
they're all training in secret.
Yeah, there's that, and
Okay,
then there's finding the Membrals with the prophecy in it and stuff like that. So the Harry Potter films are good. Don't get me wrong. As a whole, they're great, but I think there's individual films where it's lacking. I didn't think the last film needs to be split into 2 either. I think that was kind of a weak choice as well. And it's like plot devices where like Harry being like a Horcrux, but then not technically not dying in Chamber of Secrets when he should have because he's a Horcrux.
So this wasn't in the books. It
wasn't in the books. It wasn't in the books.
Okay, so I've never read the books.
This is just outside law. I'm thinking, but as a whole, I think Harry Potter isn't as perfect as you would like it to think. Lord of the Rings, I would say is.
But once again, I haven't read the books in it, so like,
I haven't read the books either, so I can't really call into question the validity of.
I think a lot of things is so long, it does get a bit. When you're watching, you do get a bit tired.
It's long.
No man, I don't get tired of Lord of the Rings.
Me personally, I just think like, it kind of gave me like, like Avengers Endgame. I'm thinking like, there's a bit like a 2-hour period like. What the hell's going on?
Bear walking.
There is a lot in Lord of the Rings in it, but I could always watch that, man. Especially the second one, 2 Towers, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Twin Towers. Yeah. Like,
would you obviously Harry Potter saga? Would you include the magical beast in that as well when you're talking about rating the movie or the saga specifically?
I don't know, because they technically are.
I would set in the same
part of the law, right?
There's-
Same way I would include like Rogue One in the Star Wars saga.
It's in the same.
It's in the same
movie universe. It's in the same.
Yeah.
They're in the same timeline technically because the events happened before
Hogwarts and whatnot.
the Philosopher's Stone. So I guess you have to. You can't just like dismiss it.
Yeah.
And to be honest, one of you, the Magical Beast films, I did enjoy the story. The films might not be great, but in terms of the story and how they lead into certain things and answer certain questions, I think the movies are great in that regard. But you have to include them. Yeah.
Another one, James Bond. I think that isn't one of the best iconic film sagas.
It's iconic because it's pure British cinema, if you want to put it like that. It's Britishness at its finest. It's, secret agents and...
The debates it throws up, who's the best James Bond? What's the best James Bond movie?
Who's the best James Bond?
Oh, Pierce Brosnan.
Nah, I'm not having it. Not having it.
You got this.
Daniel Craig, bruv. Can't lie.
No, thing is, Jay, when a character like James Bond or say Doctor Who, they be like, there's like a big drop off in quality. Yeah. I think Daniel Craig did very well where it's actually a debate. Like, for example, Doctor Who, who's the best Doctor Who? Everyone say David Tennant.
David Tennant, everyone knows that.
But everyone knows there's a drop off after that. I wouldn't say there's a big drop off in terms of the actors of who they carried with Pierce Brosnan and Daniel Craig. I don't think there's a big drop off.
No, it's not. I think they've all been
like Daniel Craig did a very, very good job.
Yeah, but the thing is, you could ask someone who's the best James Bond, and you will get
different
you'll get 4 different answers.
True.
You'll get Roger Moore, Sean Connery, Pierce Brosnan, or Daniel Craig.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, so quite a wide scope for James Bond.
Is it though? Like, okay, it is and it isn't, but...
You could answer, what's your favourite James Bond movie? I guarantee we've probably all 3 got different answers.
Go on. Quantum of Solace.
Mine's the one, I can't remember the name. No, Die Another Day.
Oh,
Die Another
That is a
Day.
good one, actually. That is a good one.
Is that the one when they're on the ice and they shoot?
Yeah,
them?
he's got the DB. Man's doing skirt on the ice and that. Come on. That's the best James Bond movie by far.
That's when the techno virus.
And
as well.
the guy has the thing with all the diamonds in his face and that. Yeah, that's lit, man.
Alright, what about The Matrix?
The Matrix is a wavy movie, Saga, but the last movie lets it down.
Do you think the last movie was lazy? It was very, very lazy in my opinion. But great saga, great series of films. I think.
They're adding to it as well. Matrix 4 coming out soon. Well,
It's about Neo as well.
How are they going to add to it? Because the way it ended was
Kind of like final, wasn't it?
it was like it was done, finished.
Yeah,
So like,
but it's coming back.
nah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm invested in it because for me, Matrix 1 was revolutionary.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
certainly.
So Matrix 2, yeah, but listen, the Matrix is the Matrix, and Neo is Neo.
Yeah, Neo is
Keanu
Neo.
Reeves is coming back, innit? This movie needs to get watched, innit?
Wait, he's coming back.
He's coming back.
Yeah, he's tired, bro.
But Agent Smith's not. Hugo Weaving's not coming back. So
Wait, is he not?
No.
What's the point then?
what do
There'll
you
be
mean?
some new threat to face, I guess.
Nah. There's something about the Neo and Agent Smith.
That economy, innit?
Yeah, like it's so good to watch, and to have him not in the new one, it's kind of
Yeah,
like,
but I think the Wachowski
What would you say is the
sisters
most
now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Continue.
Wachowski sisters now are they're coming back to do it. And I think apparently I don't know if they've done the third one, but they're coming back to do
Okay.
it. So maybe
So Matrix, what do you think the most epic moment in the Matrix?
the first time that he does the Matrix, the Matrix, isn't it?
When he just like.
No. It's
For me,
it's the fight scene against.
He don't even look. He's like. Bam, bam,
yeah, he's not even
No,
looking.
he's
He's
not
just
looking like that.
It's the fight
I
scene.
clocked the Matrix. Just jam, bam, bam. And Agent was like, what's going on?
It's the fight scene with Agent Smith in
the rain.
that playground. Yeah, with
No, in the playground.
With the
Bears
bear,
like coming
with the
in.
bear Agent Smith's
And he
coming
puts-
nowhere.
and he puts the
start-
pole on the-
Yeah.
Yeah, he does
Best
that
move from me
360.
ever.
No, I like in the hallway. You know when he puts like.
in the
Start
hallway.
seeing the numbers. Like,
Yeah.
bam, bam, bam.
Nah, Matrix
was
is sick,
cold.
bro. Matrix is sick. All right, we have to talk about Fast and Furious.
Okay, I'm gonna say now that the Fast and Furious is one of the worst, most horrible film sagas.
100%.
I would say,
Complete arse,
period.
bruv.
it got silly when Paul Walker died.
It was silly before that, bro.
Not silly.
No, it was silly before that. It was silly. Like,
No, it got
was
silly when The
dumb.
Rock joined.
Actually,
Yes.
yes.
It was
silly when The Rock
yes,
joined.
yes,
Yes.
most certainly. It became Rock and Friends.
And Fred.
The Rock and Friends. It became.
No, it's like it's one of the.
Listen, when
it's
you
honestly
put-
one of the worst.
when
It actually became from like.
When you add The Rock, and Jason Statham into the fray, it's only gonna go one way, bro. It's only gonna go one way.
most certainly.
You put the transporter into the Fast and Furious films, bro.
basically-
It became from car racing and stealing cars to espionage.
and
Yeah.
and family.
Yeah.
No, it was all family. It was all family, but it became from that to espionage and dealing with world
Wait, so
level threats.
what makes people keep watching these films? Because they do numbers.
I think The Rock just brings that pull.
Nah, you can't.
It's not
do The
just
Rock,
that,
man,
though.
Because
Like,
if
Fast
I
and-
I think people they're just like, we love the action, we love the crazy
People-
shit.
people just accept
we love,
it.
obviously,
People just accept it for it.
Dominic Stiletto jumping through one bridge to another to catch what's her name. You know.
People just accept it for what it is, innit? I don't, innit? Because I liked the earlier movies, innit? So I can't.
Nah, when it was just about the racing,
Yeah.
maybe
And car stealing,
maybe
yeah.
some crime on the
This is
side.
why
some
Tokyo
drugs,
Drift was
yeah.
so people underrate
think
Tokyo Drift.
Tyrese-
Tokyo Drift was hard.
Tokyo shit banged.
Yeah. Do you think Tyrese had a point then? That The Rock was ruining it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it became more of an action flick as opposed to just like because like
Man
Fast,
hijacked the franchise.
Fast and Furious used to just be like, let's look at that. It's about the cars, the racing,
Pimping out the cars, yeah.
Like it was very much and the girls and whatever you want to call it. Like it was just very much about motors, innit? And look at what the cars were like, innit? But then it became about,
Crazy guns and stuff, yeah.
like you said, espionage and spying and this and the other
Yeah.
betrayal.
Doing
It's
missions and that, yeah.
But it just got long, man. If it came to just purely like racing,
I would have been there. I
Yeah.
would have been there, innit? But they probably wouldn't have made as much money, I guess.
Most certainly as
probably
well.
not. But
See, but Cardi B's gonna be the new one.
swear down.
Cardi B, I don't know
So
what-
what's gonna? Oh, girl,
But like, does anyone watch any of the recent ones?
I can't.
I want to know: is there any form of
I've
car
not watched
racing
it.
at all?
I've not seen short. What's
I think the last one I watched was when Jason Statham first appeared. I think. I think he appears to like Avengers brother who died, didn't it?
I don't know.
Something like that.
The
Yeah,
last one I
yeah,
watched
yeah,
was
I mean, that's the last one I
the
watched.
last one I watched was 5.
I can't remember the last one I watched. I think it was
That was the one in Brazil.
Nah, shit franchise.
Even I thought like first he comes to Avengers brother against that thing, then he becomes like cool with The Rock. I don't know how that happens because I don't watch. But you know he got silly as well when Idris Elba turned up and he's got superpowers. Like,
that was so.
I'm the black
Doesn't make
Superman.
sense, man.
What?
Idris Elba,
In the new one, and
he's got powers.
Sean Hobbs, he's got like
What do you mean he has powers?
He has
Bro,
powers,
he has powers. They
He
give
has
him powers.
He has no. When you say he has powers, you're saying he's really strong or he has actual powers.
He has actual powers.
He said, "I'm the Black Superman."
He has powers,
bro. Powers.
Powers.
Like, what can he do? What's his abilities, bro? Speak to me in it.
Like super strength, I think intelligence.
Yeah, super
something.
speed,
I
yeah.
think he's got like micro or nano bots in his body or something like that just help him.
So is this in Fast and Furious or is this the spin-off? Hobbs and
Sure,
Shaw?
but that is
It's still the same
It's
thing,
same
innit?
thing, same thing. Because it'll probably turn up in Fast and Furious
Yeah.
9. I don't know, I haven't seen the film if he's died or not, but
That's
You think
that.
about they want to go to space as well?
fuck off.
I heard that.
You heard that?
if they go to space, yeah,
Start racing space
and they
shuttles.
have race, and they have a race on the moon, I swear down, I'm done with the
They're gonna be racing aliens and that.
Man, people will still be watching it.
Bro.
People will still be watching
so
it.
dumb. That's
I think it's just become people's guilty pleasure, innit?
kinda, yeah.
Kinda,
Like, we
like-
know it's shit, but we're still
Yeah.
gonna watch it because it's
But I'll stop watching it because obviously, I respect myself.
respect.
Thank you.
just-
I don't watch that shit.
Do you know what saga or like franchise saga I've not seen? The Godfather.
Okay,
I've not
watch it.
seen.
Watch Godfather.
Watch The Godfather.
But I'm not interested. I don't know.
You don't like
I-
mafia
I-
type stuff?
I
It's
don't
not-
know.
do you know what,
I think it was overhyped for me so much. People are, oh, The Godfather's amazing. Ah,
you're talking
greatest film
cinema,
ever.
you know?
Ah, you're like you come to me on the day of my daughter's wedding. I'm like, okay, I
Feed your eyes, guy, huh?
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I get all the pop culture references, but I've not seen the film. I'm not
there you
really.
No, I feel like you should watch them, innit? Just because even if it's not your type of thing or whatever,
Yeah.
they are very good movies, innit? You need to
Kiss the
watch.
hand.
No, you should watch them, innit?
All three.
Yeah, The Godfather. Godfather
here
2.
talk about one, and then
Godfather
talk
2
about
is the best Godfather movie as well out of the 3.
Even speaking of mafia movie, I've seen Irishman, just quick.
Not
I've
yet.
not watched it yet, man.
Not
It's too
yet.
long,
Yes,
bro.
no,
It's
yeah,
too long, bro.
I need to, yeah.
How long is it?
Like 3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours. And 20
No,
minutes.
see, that's
I don't have 3 hours out. I don't have 3 hours. bro.
No film should be more than an hour and a half, 2 hours. 3 hours I had time for Endgame, that was it. I'm not doing another 3 hour film.
Imagine.
I find it pretty much impossible to watch movies more than 2 hours outside the cinema.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's
Because I'm too
long,
distracted by
man.
it, but I don't think I'll be on my phone. I'm too
long.
distracted,
I was
yeah.
meant to go cinema to watch it with the man them, yeah?
What, Irishman?
Yeah, I paid £15 for a ticket as
You didn't
well,
turn
yeah? I didn't even go, bro, because I just 3 hours runtime.
3 hours
I
is
just
long.
The thing is,
I
I can watch a
I was-
long
I
movie.
forgot, I
in
can't
the
make it
cinema.
in time.
I can watch a long movie in the cinema, but outside the cinema, forget about it.
Do you know what's mad? We'll say we can't watch a 3 hour movie, but we'll sit there and binge watch 5, 6, 7, 8 episodes of something on Netflix, and that's
Yeah, but I wouldn't sit there for that amount of time. I'll probably get up, go make a drink, go do this, go that,
Okay, fair
come
enough.
back. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it's a pause the movie, innit? They can make a drink. Like, the pause feature's there for a reason,
It
innit?
feels different, innit?
Like,
Relax, brother. I don't want to watch The Irishman for 3 hours, innit?
Back to the Future.
Wavy film
Yes.
saga.
Wavy film
Marty McFly.
100%. I have to agree with the
What's the best one?
first one.
Second one.
First one.
Was that the one where he's a cowboy?
Yeah, first one.
The first one's when he's a
Oh,
cowboy.
no, that's the third one.
That's the first one, isn't it?
No, it's
Was
the third one.
Memory recollection.
It's the third one, bro.
You're right, it's the third one. It's the third one. It's
That's the best one then. The best one when he got a cowboy.
Nah.
And he has that shoot off. Come on.
Nah, man, I
It's
like.
still the first one.
I like. I'd rate them. I'd go first. Obviously, when he goes to see his dad.
Yeah.
Then obviously the second one, he goes to the future. Then,
Cowboy, yeah.
yeah.
No, isn't it?
He's not convinced.
Hey, listen, Cowboys win, bro. So
But also, funny thing about Back to the Future as well, yeah. They clearly like exaggerate how technically the future would be.
Well, of course, yeah.
Like, 2010, I think it would be like where space boards and that.
oh yeah, because we've obviously already gone past.
Yeah.
No, but,
exactly.
but honestly, when we first watched it, we came out 1985. First time I watched it I was like year 5. I watched it at Saturday school. I was like, maybe the future will be like this. But now, yeah, bro, we barely got.
I fully expected hoverboards in that.
You know what I'm saying? Hoverboards.
Fully
I mean,
expected it.
technically, we did have
Technically,
hoverboards
yeah.
for a bit. We had that
What, the
period.
magnetic ones?
Yeah,
They're not hoverboards.
They're hoverboards, bro.
They're magnetic boards. That's what they are, bro.
No, hoverboard.
Okay, so what would you say is the greatest movie saga of all time? Like, of all time? Okay, maybe
I'm looking at
maybe
that
not-
list of ones that I've
maybe
written
not
down.
the best. Okay, but let's call it your favorite. Let's go your favorite one.
Wait, let's just keep going through the movie stars. How many Pirates of the Caribbean movies is there?
Oh shit, there's
Pirates of the
5.
Caribbean was wavy until it got to like the 4th movie. After the third one.
after the third,
Yeah.
took a dip because the whole Black Pearl, Jack Sparrow, and Davy Jones kind of storyline.
I was fully invested in
Dead.
Pirates of the Caribbean until
Yeah.
they just kind of deaded it off.
Same.
What was the one year where at the end the Kraken comes out and
Number two. So,
Bro,
so
that
number
was so
2,
wavy,
Jack Sparrow. I know number 2, Jack Sparrow ends up in David Jones' locker. Number 3, they go rescue him. Then the pirate court gets called. The 9 Pieces of 8 and Calypso and blah 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 blah. That was all great and fun. And then they did a 4th one with them finding the Fountain of Youth. Then the fifth one, they go to the edge of the world and that bullshit story too. And it's like it was dry. It was done for money. It was done to make money, but
Yeah, milking the cow, innit?
basically. But first three films were solid. I'm surprised they were Disney projects as well. You know, like
What it?
yeah, it was Disney. Pirates of the Caribbean is a Disney
Didn't know that.
property.
Yeah, actually didn't know.
Yeah, it's a Disney property. All the films are done by Disney. Yeah.
Another
Even talk
one.
about Sagas though. Go talk about Terminator as well, fam. Best Terminator 2.
Cool too, man. But the thing is, though, I've wiped everything.
Three
I've
is-
wiped everything past 2
Yeah.
from my like.
So
my-
would
Would you, because if you went everything past 2, would you definitely mark that down then, innit?
Well, no, I'd still say it's a great movie, Saga, just
It's-
because 1 and 2
it's
were
iconic.
so
Was
good.
because they were that good.
Yeah.
1 and 2 were that good. Like for me, like Terminator 2 is the best sequel ever made, isn't it? So
In terms of all movies.
well, yeah, it's the best sequel
Really?
ever made. Yeah, 100%. Terminator 2 is. So for me, it's untouchable, innit? That's why I would say it's a great movie, Saga. Because if I can enjoy one movie that much, then
But I think for me, the time travel element kind of brings it down a little bit. I think whenever you introduce time travel into anything, you gotta kind of bring it down one notch.
Do you guys think time traveling is lazy writing?
no, not in Terminator.
When it's done well, no.
But you can say that about anything when it's done well.
Exactly.
But that's the point. Time travel is a cop out for anything.
It's not a cop
No.
out.
When you really deep, what?
But not in terms of Terminator, it's not.
No,
'cause
I'm not saying time travel. I'm not saying
Time
time
travel
travel
in
in general.
movies in general.
In general,
Okay,
I think once you introduce time travel as a way to fix something, if it's not done well, if it's not explained well, and if there's too many plot holes, then
But do you
it's
think time travel is a plot in itself?
no, because it
not,
depends how
man.
you explain it.
It's fiction. Like
It depends how you
we know
explain
it don't exist. It's not a plot hole. We know it don't exist.
As long as you can explain the time travel, because you essentially have to create time travel to fit your movie. So as long as you can explain how your time travel works and how the events of what happens in the film all make sense due to the time travel, and there's as little to zero plot holes, then fine. If you're just gonna slip it in there, it's like, oh, we're trying to travel back in time, fix it, travel to the future, and everything's hunky dory, then it's lazy. Like, speaking of movie franchises, obviously we've got to talk about Marvel and the MCU. When they introduced their version of time travel, their version made sense. That's why
What version of time travel doesn't make sense to you?
every other version of time travel, I can't lie. The only ones
So Back to the Future, Terminator.
Back to the Future has plot holes. Terminator has plot holes that way too many. Some don't make sense to me personally. The only versions of time travel that I know for me have ever made sense is the MCU and Doctor Who. Now I might be a bit biased because I enjoy both of those things, but personally, I think the way they explain time travel, how it works as a story device, makes the most sense. You can't really say, oh, then what about this and what about that? Too tough. Do you know what I mean? But okay, we want to time
If the story checks out.
If the story checks out, then time travel's fine.
Or explanation of the story. Innit?
Yeah, but as a whole, don't use time travel. It's lazy writing. It's really, really lazy. Like, yeah, no point for it. Where are we?
Rocky Balboa.
Rocky.
I had to get that one in there, man.
Go on.
I'm sorry, has to.
Do you know what? I've not seen.
Him running up
Let me
the steps.
finish.
No,
Let me finish.
Him drinking the eggs.
Let me
Adrian,
finish.
come on,
Let me finish.
Adrian.
Let me finish. I've not seen Rocky 3.
Throw in the damn towel.
I've not seen Rocky 3. I've seen the other Rockies. I've not seen Rocky 3.
Oh, he means to say the whole saga.
No. I've not seen Rocky 3. Let me finish. I haven't
Also,
seen
you
Rocky
got
3.
to count the Michael B. Jordan movies as part of the saga, no?
What, Creed 1 and 2?
Yeah.
It's part of the
Yeah,
story.
you do.
of course,
You
But part of
do.
it's continuation of that story.
Did you enjoy those films?
I liked 1.
I haven't seen 2. I liked 1.
2 was alright, but I really, really enjoyed 1.
I'm going to see a single film. I can't lie.
What's your favourite Rocky movie? Because I can tell there is a correct answer for this.
The one
and
with
it's-
Ivan Drago.
Nah, man.
Nah,
Rocky 2, bro.
Technically, Rocky 2 is the last
When
one I saw,
he beats Apollo Creed.
You like that one?
What do you mean? How do you
you
not? That's
not?
the best one.
No, the one when he beats Ivan Drago, bro, for killing
Yeah, I
him.
do like it, but it's not the best one.
Nah, for me,
the
man.
best one is when he beats
If
Apollo
he dies,
Creed.
he dies.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
it's cold, isn't it? But,
Iconic, man. I think
yeah,
it's my
iconic.
man.
But listen, when he beats Apollo Creed, is clearly the best movie.
I just feel like obviously the stakes involved with obviously Apollo Creed dying and how much he cared about Apollo Creed and him getting revenge, obviously, and beating Ivan Drago in Russia as well.
Yeah,
Beating this guy that was basically who killed a man in the ring.
I don't know, man.
I just felt it more, in that way. Him and beating Apollo Creed, that was just a boxing match.
I think it was just. I think
him
it was
beating
silly
Ivan
though.
was more.
I think it was just silly, innit? Like killing a man in the ring like that. I mean, it was just weird, innit?
Bro, that's boxing though. People have died in the ring, bro.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
People have died
but
in the
come
ring.
on, man. I don't know, innit?
Happens.
No, people have died in the ring.
The first 2 Rocky movies, innit, it were very good movies, innit? And then the rest, they take a dip after that. 3 onwards, it all dips in terms of quality, in terms of being a good movie.
What
innit?
makes it dip?
It's the writing in that. It's not the same. It's not as good. The one, I've seen all of them, innit? The one with Tommy Gunn, was trash. It doesn't even have a boxing fight, man. It has a street fight, bro.
We'll give City the...
Yeah, it has a street fight, bro.
But I think it has the best like workout montages in movie history, though.
Does it?
It was most iconic. Yeah, everyone kind of knows, like, you know, either side of it.
Yeah.
Do you know how iconic them steps are? No.
Exactly, bro. When I go to Philadelphia, I'm going to those
You gotta run up the steps. You gotta run up the
I run out
steps.
and go as well, bro.
And you go like, yeah.
Have that music playing in the background, yeah.
And you shadow boxing get up as well, bro. And I write my hand the tape as well. I'm never doing that, bro. Come on, man. Iconic. Man, be Philadelphia, you know, put it on the map. Respect Rocky Balboa, please. The one who took that Ivan Drago. Respect him, please.
Transformers. Worse than
It took a dip
Fast and Furious?
when Shia LaBeouf went.
Yeah.
But it was never that good anyway. But it was never that good anyway.
No.
But it was
It took a
enjoyable.
dip.
It
It
wasn't
took a
like
dip.
high quality,
What's her
bro.
name? Is it not Megan Fox?
No, it didn't dip when she left, man.
It
It had
did
nothing to
dip
do
when
with
she
her.
left.
It
It did.
Is it when Shia LaBeouf left?
nothing to do
It
with
did
her.
when she left. Because the first 2 films were solid, then the third film was just a mess, and then after that, it just got even worse.
What's his name? Mark Wahlberg, innit?
Yeah, it didn't make sense. Why? There's no point.
It was the new guy in the block.
Yeah, I didn't like his
I don't
character.
know, innit? Like, they like guilty pleasures because even the first movies ain't that good.
Yeah, but it's like...
And listen, don't lie, yeah. Tell me
Go on.
that you've watched those Transformers movie and at some point you've not been confused about which Transformer is who.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
It's very confusing. The fight scenes are very confusing. It's just a lot of...
It's
a lot of moving metal.
I'm there like, bro, is this Megatron or is this the Starscream?
They needed more colour. They needed more colour.
The only two that you can tell out and out are Optimus Prime and
Bumblebee,
Bumblebee. Because they're blue and red and yellow and one's yellow. Apart from
Everything
that,
was just moving silver and...
moving metal bits.
bro,
Chunks moving
you've got
off,
you've got
explosions
Ironhide fighting Starscream and I'm like, who's winning? I don't know.
I have no
Who's
idea.
winning?
Nah, it could be a lot more brighter. But I get why they did it, to make it look more
Roboty.
roboty, realistic, and as if but they could have made it a bit more colourful with the grading and stuff. But the films are good. Well, not good, but they're enjoyable to watch because like it's robots and fighting, isn't it? And
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's Michael Bay in his bag.
Exactly, basically. Just bare explosions everywhere. What other franchises are there?
Indiana Jones.
Do you know what? Everyone says they hate the 4th film. I like the 4th film.
Right, Indiana Jones and the Lost Temple of Doom, yeah, is cold.
But Kalima.
I think so.
Kalima.
You know the one with short? Is it the one with short round? Short round.
Kalima.
When he takes his heart out,
Yeah,
I enjoy that. But I
was
wouldn't put
joking,
it up there like in the one of the greatest. Like,
No,
You wouldn't put Indiana Jones up there.
Indiana Jones is
That's iconic, bro.
yeah, the character's iconic.
No, the franchise is
And,
iconic too, man.
the character transcends the saga.
You think the character
You said that about Star Wars.
Absolutely,
I was
yeah,
saying
but
about
Star
Indiana
Wars,
Jones. I
yeah.
was saying about Indiana Jones. Yes.
Indy transcends the saga. He
Hold
absolutely
on.
does.
disagree.
Hold on. Indiana Jones is bigger than Han Solo, and it's the same actor playing it.
100%.
That's Han Solo.
100%.
Is he bigger than Luke
Yes.
Skywalker?
I'm not
Is he
saying
bigger than Darth
I'm not
Vader?
saying he's bigger than Star Wars. I'm saying
Okay,
Indiana Jones is
okay.
up there. I'm not saying he's better
But
than.
why you say Han Solo then?
Just
Because
letting you know,
it's
the
innit?
character, yeah, it
I'm
is,
just
but
letting you
that's-
know. I'm
that's
just
him.
letting you know,
That's
innit?
him.
I'm just letting
But
you know.
Indiana Jones is iconic. He's genuinely iconic.
didn't
His
disagree.
films, the first 3 films are iconic.
You tried to put Indiana Jones down. Don't do that.
Don't do
I
that.
do it as a pleasement.
No, you won't.
Don't do that. Don't do
Pay
that.
my taxes.
Don't
I
do
do it
that.
as a-
Pay your taxes.
Favorite indie film?
Lost Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
100%.
That is the correct answer. That is the correct answer. That is the correct answer. It's the only answer. Jason Bourne.
Listen.
How many films are in the Bourne franchise?
But right, listen. There's quite a few in it. After Matt Damon leaves, it's not good enough.
Oh yeah, of course. I
can't remember who they got
I don't
in.
regard anything after Matt Damon.
I've not watched anything without Matt Damon.
Who did they get in after?
I don't even know.
I can't remember, but listen, I was not watching that, innit?
Thought it was
Because
Matt Damon,
listen, I'm a Jason Bourne fan, innit? I'm telling you now, Jason Bourne would deal with James Bond in under 5 minutes. Under 5 minutes.
Which Bond? Which Bond? Which
Any
Bond?
of them.
No.
Any of them. Listen, Jason Bourne comes
Which
different.
Bond?
Jason Bourne
Which
comes
Bond?
different.
Which Bond, lad? Which Bond?
Yes, he is.
Thank you. He's not doing
Jason
Daniel Craig.
Bourne.
No, it's not.
I hear all of that. I hear all of that.
Daniel Craig's Bond is bodying him, bro.
No
I hear-
chance.
He's
I
bodying
hear all
him.
of that.
Them gadgets
but none of
ain't-
those guys.
No gadgets.
Them gadgets ain't saving him, B.
Craig
No
ain't about
way.
the gadgets. Listen, Daniel Craig's Bond will body him, bro.
Listen,
I hear all of that.
James Bond, tell him stay in the casino with your martini, with your girl, keep her on your shoulder, innit? 'Cause you don't want it, bro.
Craig
You
is
don't
telling
want
me
I
it.
hear all of
outside,
that,
bro.
but
He's
this
bodying
this
him.
leads into the next saga, bro. None of dealing with the Baba Yaga, bro. John Wick.
I said, yeah.
Nobody's dealing with John Wick.
Listen, it could get long. It could get long.
Exactly.
It could
Nobody's
get
dealing
long.
with
It could get
John
long.
Wick, bro. So, John Wick as a saga. They even back to make
No,
the
no,
fourth movie now as well. Do we not include John Wick because it's still the story is still continuing?
No, you have to include John Wick because the story's still continuing. But up to this point, the saga has been good. It's been a great franchise.
The
to
Bourne
watch.
Identity, the Bourne Ultimatum. Listen, please, you can't chat to my guy, bro.
Listen.
I'm going home. I know what I'm watching today, innit?
Listen. John Wick is bodying James
The
Bond.
Bourne Supremacy, brother. You mad?
Yeah, him too.
John Wick is bodying Jason Bourne and James Bond, Daniel Craig.
Yeah,
but Daniel Craig
but-
is having your boy Jason Bourne.
I'll let you
No
man decide
chance.
Yes,
that
he
one.
is.
No chance.
Yes, he is.
Listen, we'll take that one. We'll put that one in the poll for
Yeah,
next
the
week.
poll,
That is the poll, innit?
Listen. He's
Jason
bodying him.
Bourne or James Bond?
No,
Listen,
no. Daniel Craig, James Bond. Let's get correct. It's the correct one, right? Daniel Craig, James Bond is bodying Jason Bourne.
No chance.
Hands down.
No chance. Absolutely
Okay,
not,
okay,
bro. Not in this
okay.
universe. Maybe in the
No,
parallel.
in this one. It's
no
in
way.
this one. Earth 616, yeah? This one. Yeah? Alright, cool.
No chance.
What else is there?
Alien and Predator.
Ooh, now
Alien,
see,
Predator, and then
All the offshoots as well.
yeah, exactly. All the offshoots as
I
well.
love Alien, bro.
All right, Alien or Predator. What's the best? So
Solo.
before they cross over, you know, you obviously got Alien, you got Predator.
Alien's better.
What's better?
Alien. Alien's
With Ridley and that. Come on, man.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm just asking, bro.
You're looking at me like.
I'm just asking, innit?
confused. No, the Alien franchise I think it's great to watch, man. It's great sci-fi horror for me, personally. Like, what's not to love?
But the xenomorphs as well, come on,
man.
and the eggs coming out of people
Yeah,
and stuff.
that's peak.
Bro, that's sick, man.
I would not wish that my worst enemy. Actually, I would,
all.
but.
And
Nah,
forgetting the Alien vs Predator movie though, we're all agreed that Predator would smack Alien, though, innit?
Yeah, it shows.
Well, it shows,
Yeah, but I know, but like,
No, but hasn't
Literally, Predator, they send alien spores onto different planets just to hunt, so we know what they're
No,
about.
but Alien bodies Predator a few times, though.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But aliens ain't no the xenomorphs ain't no joke. But literally,
some people say
for sport.
yeah, some people say despite the movie though, innit? Like, oh no, like I prefer Alien. Alien would smack Predator. This and that other, innit?
Did anyone watch Prometheus?
Yes, I watched
Nah.
Prometheus.
You ever seen? Watch Prometheus.
Nah, man.
Really good film.
Is that
Really good film.
Shit.
Well, this is you're not on the podcast, so you like.
Hey, listen, I'm taking this opinion, but that's why I didn't watch it though, because I kind of thought like it's gonna be shit. Alien 1 and Alien 2 are cold.
No,
like,
Prometheus is
like, no,
solid film.
that's why I had
Solid
no
film.
Is that,
desire
is that,
to watch
is that
it,
in
man.
future and their goal is like kind of like some
It's
Scientology. It's some Scientology type shit
it
where-
adds to the world building. Adds to the world building of the whole Alien Predator world franchise. It's really good.
It's like a couple like 1,000 years in the future where they go to some planet where they think, well, this is this race of this race of people. They create humans and they send them here.
Yeah.
And they create these xenomorphs as well.
That sounds bare long, man.
Yeah.
Just watch it, man. Just watch it.
Because in the movies, it takes a while for stuff to actually start happening.
Yeah, that sounds mad.
It's
Man.
what
But it's worth to watch. It's worth to watch.
That movie, the Prometheus explains a lot in terms of the world building of that mythos and that
Yeah.
franchise, but it takes a lot for things to actually start happening.
Yeah, but I've got you man to explain it for me.
Okay, so I know it's 2 films, but isn't technically Kill Bill a saga?
But we said, what did we say?
I know.
I am prepared to make an exception for Kill Bill.
I know, but Kill Bill is as a story very much fits for me the saga.
I'm
definition.
prepared to make an exception for Kill Bill because Kill Bill is cold.
Kill Bill is phenomenal cinema.
What one is it where she has to fight in the snow? So
First one.
So the first
At the
one?
end.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
end. Yeah. Listen,
The Bride.
Like phenomenal film, man. Like
Fair enough.
what would you say it's not?
No, I'd say fair enough. You guys explain.
like we said.
You make exceptions in it. If it's that
Yeah.
good, if it's
Yeah.
that good cinema, you make exceptions.
Kill Bill or something I always have
Even
time
funny
for.
enough, I even saw on Twitter the other day that people asking Kill Bill who would win, Kill Bill or is it The Bride?
Wait,
or-
do you know what? They're making another Kill Bill, so
Wait, are they?
I'm pretty sure they are, aren't they?
I'm not sure they are. I wouldn't assume so. It's kind of done and finished.
No, I thought it was.
I think
heard
I remember them saying something about the idea of a third Kill Bill
Oh,
film,
okay.
but I don't think it's confirmed that they're doing
Even
a
bringing
third
out
one.
Kill Bill, like they said, there was like a poll, like a picture.
I saw this one, Kill Bill or John Wick. I think Kill Bill is. I think she's winning.
Kill
this one.
Bill versus John Wick. That's
I
a
think she's
mad
winning this
thing.
one. I think she's winning this one. I think she is.
Points were made, myself.
I'm giving it. I'm giving it to her, innit?
Yeah, like from
She gang.
with what she's done.
Yeah.
She had the
100%.
fight with that fight in the snow, and in like the I don't know what
The
they call
trailer.
it. No, not the fight in the trailer.
When she's buried alive.
The scene where she's buried alive as well was so hard.
The fire palm technique. Bang.
I tried that a few times, can't I?
Everyone tried it. I tried that on my water. That hurt. You rub your knuckles out.
She did that through freaking coffin. Nah. Mad woman. But I love it.
That's on my watch list today as well now.
I did.
Go to sleep then.
What are the good sagas are there? Jurassic Park. The first. I'm only including the first 3 films because
Jurassic World. You're not really.
Everything outside that is just trash.
Everything that's not got Jurassic Park. If it's not got Park in it, it's not good. If it's got World in it, it's shit. That's how it works.
Like they didn't need to be made, but I get why they were made. But it's the same plot device they create.
Although Jurassic Park 2 was shit. The one with the dinosaur.
Two was
with the dinosaur.
Lost World.
Yeah, that's the third one. That's 3 ones. The
ones where the dinosaurs end up in New York or something.
Yo, from the ferry, innit?
Yeah, from the ferry. That was us.
Shit.
But Lost World, I really like that. Especially if you looked at that sort of 1 and 2, and then the direction 3 when it was a lot darker, innit? Yeah, it was a lot darker than that.
That first film was superb.
And I think 3 summed up humans as well, because if humans had the chance to bring dinosaurs back, they probably would.
They even try to do that now.
Even though they've seen Jurassic Park, they would still do it.
We would.
Yeah. And if humans could bring dinosaurs back and then they had the chance to create a super dinosaur, they would still do that as well. Like,
but literally, ain't in the process of doing that now.
Huh?
They could do.
Or not, they're trying, it's not possible yet, but they're in process of trying to bring certain extinct species back, and dinosaurs are one of them.
But this is the thing I know about scientists. When it comes to scientists and comes to science, if there's a possibility of doing something,
they'll do it.
Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter how dangerous it is. If there's
if they
can do it,
they brought
they'll do it.
the mummy's voice back alive.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
It's like a dead mummy, like for thousands of years. They brought kind of the voice of the mummy's back.
So I think they
reconstructed his
the
voice.
the vocals. Yeah. So if they can do it, they'll do it. Doesn't matter how dangerous it is. If it could wipe out humanity, if there's a way for them to do it and do it safely, they'll do it.
Listen. ITV2 love the mummy in it. We've all seen it enough times. We've all seen it enough times.
Regularly.
So we've all watched the mummy. They still do it.
And Naxunamun and what's his name? Imhotep, bro.
Imhotep and them man there. Imhotep and there.
Nah, can't be doing that shit, man.
Even segueing onto the mummy.
Do you know what? The first one was great, but then it got trash.
Did you not like the second one? I killed
the second one was good.
I really enjoyed the animated TV series.
Bruv, yes!
Yeah.
That was hard.
But also, the thing is that I had, obviously they came back for a third movie later, which was shit, but they also had the Scorpion King.
The Scorpion King.
Yeah.
Oh, that counts, innit? Because,
of course it counts.
Yeah. But I mean, the Scorpion King in the second film, he looked shit.
Well, very shit.
Like, very shit.
CGI wasn't, what it was now.
True.
It was like 15 plus 20 years ago, wasn't it? So
yeah.
They could have done a better job.
You give them some leeway, innit?
Yeah.
Nah, they could have done a better job. They could have, easily. I think they could have.
I think if you look at how the mummy looked, like the visual effects on, like, say, Imhotep, it didn't look that bad. True. But the Scorpion King looked like they copy and pasted something out of a PS2, out of a PlayStation game.
Just pass them on there. I'm like, there you go. Done, dusted. The third one was what? It was the Chinese Emperor?
Yeah.
That was
shit, man. That was shit.
Love's not leaving things alone.
I'm not gonna lie though, yeah. From the Mummy, from the Mummy 1 and Mummy 2, innit? Yeah. What's that character? Is it Benny or Benji or something?
Benny,
that little rat. He's funny, man. He's always popping up
from nowhere, bro.
That's even. I don't know what movie it was again. I think it was Poltergeist, where they used real skeletons.
Yeah.
What?
In Poltergeist, they use real skeletons.
In the movie?
It was cheaper than using fake ones.
And people died mysteriously like 5 years after.
Bad vibes.
Bad vibes. That is bad vibes. Bad energy.
Spirits, bro. Bad vibes.
But if I was an actor, do you think you could get...
No.
Absolutely not,
I don't care what kind of method acting you want me to do.
People gotta stop messing with the natural order of things,
bro.
They gotta stop.
That was a literal human being. They want me to be doing stunts and shit with that. Bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
That's how blood curses come into play, bro.
Poltergeist was a scary movie as well, I remember when I watched that.
Actors died 5 years mysteriously after it, bro.
So
them curses there are real, fam.
Bad energies, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, speaking of horror, the Saw series. Is that a saga and is that a good saga?
Yes. Saw 1 and 2 are bad.
Because for me, I think with Saw, it's the way everything interconnects. It's so...
Yeah.
Like, from like the first film to like all this last one, and how this person was there from the beginning, and you know, like it's mad how like everything's so intricate and stuff for me personally. Despite all like the shitty.
I've not watched all of them, innit?
Watch all of them.
I've never but I do like it. It's mad. I think obviously it's not scary. Obviously everyone knows it's not scary.
It's not scary. It's
It's gory, innit? But
gory.
it's like fascinating, innit? Kind of thing.
Like, yeah, it's weird, man. But
You know one saga I really do enjoy? Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
the original or the new one?
Okay, so I was reading because obviously I was just like doing a little thing in it. That's like looking at like film sagas and that. And Planet of the Apes came up, and so when we talk about Planet of the Apes as a saga, obviously like the remake, but not. Do we count that with the old one as well? Or
You're about the one made in the early 2000s, the one made in the 60s.
both? Just talk about
I would
all
say
three.
count the one made in the early 2000s is that one.
Yeah, but Matt Damon.
When Matt Damon, he flies to that planet and finds out.
Yeah.
And include that with the new series.
Yeah.
I'll include that. I wouldn't include the 60s in there.
Alright, cool.
But wasn't the newer one a reboot?
Yeah,
Because the first one was a reboot, then the new one was a reboot.
it's just a reboot, innit?
Reboot,
So if it's a reboot, can you really count it as one?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I think they're all separate, innit?
fair enough.
I think they're all like
I would if you separate them, those three movies,
Rise of the Planet of the Apes. That is a wavy trilogy.
and we actually grow to care about.
Yeah, but I like all three of them, but the movies kind of changed drastically, or the two that from the second and the third, they changed drastically from the first.
How so?
Not in a bad way, but I never really saw it going in that direction, innit?
What do you mean?
As in like, I think like the tone of the movies changed quite a bit, considerably from the first movie to the second, innit?
I would say that's due to like humanity no longer being the dominant species anymore.
Yeah. It was a good thing, innit? It was a good thing, innit? But the tone of the movie just completely changed.
But it's because I already know about Planet of the Apes, all the stuff going on in terms of humanity, they become devolved. So
Yeah.
obviously the apes, they become the top dogs basically.
Yeah.
And even from the second to the third one, that the disease that happened in the humans is devolving them. So that's why.
Yeah.
And the apes, they're getting smarter. So that's why it shows the
Yeah.
change between who leads. But also the third movie, them coons pissed me off. You know, the apes that were helping the humans. Monkey coons, bro.
Bruv, I'm so
I was like, wow, how you like you're attacking your own people, your own species.
Yeah.
Helping massa, bro.
Bro, helping massa. Okay,
Uncle Tom's.
Okay, Caesar's a very iconic character. Remember,
Bro.
Yeah. What's your favourite one? My favourite one is still the first one, though.
I think it's
innit?
still the first one. I liked how it started.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like the story was very well told.
Yeah.
Like, obviously it's fiction, but, like, it's still believable in a
Yeah.
sense. Like,
and the growth of Caesar from him being a baby to who ain't.
that's what I like the most, innit? The growth of Caesar.
innit?
But I mean, even over the course of the trilogy, innit? The character development of Caesar itself is...
You like the way they ended it with Caesar dying at the end?
I like that. I wasn't really fussed by it, but
It wasn't really fast, innit? But I liked the trilogy a lot.
Okay, so you have to answer this now. What is the best film saga ever made? If you had to pick guns to the head.
Guns to my head.
I'm surprised we haven't spoke about Blade, bro.
Okay.
Three was that bad. Let's not.
Three was bad,
Three
but
was that bad that we
Blade-
don't include it. Fair enough.
So Blade is Blade, innit?
Blade is Blade. We know
is
they
Blade.
put us a Blade. We know how. We know.
I don't even know. I don't even know what I'd say the best film.
I'm gonna go Lord of the Rings, bro. Like, I don't think you can tell me a better film saga than that.
No, I have to agree. I think as much as I'm not the biggest Lord of the Rings fan, I'm not saying like I don't have favorite films,
Yeah.
but in terms of
It's not my favourite, but yeah, I think it's the best.
objectively,
It's
as
the- I
a
think it's the
saga,
best.
as storytelling start to finish, without any kind of like shitty films in between,
Shout out Tolkien.
I'll give it to Lord
Yeah,
of the
shout out.
Rings. Yeah.
I'm trying to find a side to disagree with.
Yeah. Have you got any other opinions on the greatest film saga?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we're on the podcast now.
You're on that, Alpha. You're on that. Yeah. You're the only one we would say you're on, isn't it?
No, you're only on when you agree with it.
We're in agreement. By all means, bruv.
Come back.
Yeah, come back.
Well, come back next week. Alright, cool. Sorry.
So got shade. How you got shade with a bright yellow jumper?
Listen. When you're confident in yourself, you wear whatever colour you want, innit? Alright then. Alright.
Hey, what colour's your hat?
Huh?
What colour's your hat?
It's gold, baby.
Oh, which is what?
A shade of yellow.
There we go. Alright then.
Love.
But yeah, I don't think it's this.
Twilight.
Oh my God.
Twilight.
Oh wow.
Twilight. All right,
Get out of here, man.
so we're done for this episode. Thank you for coming, everyone. Twilight.
That was a joke.
Twilight. Loki, no, she's serious. Loki,
Hey, listen, Loki, Twilight New Moon slaps in it. I'm not lying.
Loki,
New Moon slaps.
Loki, the first film and the fight scene in the last film were great. Like, low key, it's not like Twilight took over. Twilight took over. Basically, nah.
I'm surprised they ain't talk about High School Musical, talk about Teen Hood.
That's technically a saga, though.
Look like 3 movies.
It's got 3 movies, yeah.
What, you enjoy High School Musical?
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Yeah,
Nah, man's trying to
What was the best one? I'm not trying to shame nothing. I'm about to come with my favourite movie.
What the way you said it, like you're trying to share me,
What do you mean? What do you
Not
mean?
even a little.
Alright, so what's your favourite High School Musical film?
High School Musical 2.
Done now, alright, correct.
Get your head in the game. Get your head in the game. Hey, come on. High School Musical had bops.
It did have bops. It had bops.
That's
It had
bops.
bops. It had bops. It did.
One of the best Disney movies.
Oh, man. I think it actually is one of the best Disney movies ever made.
Would you actually Lion King's a Disney movie, so
Did you want to say Batman and stuff?
no.
But is it a saga? Well, it depends what one you're talking about.
Like Dark Knight.
Dark Knight, yeah.
Saga, is it? There's just mainly, it's just a trilogy.
Yeah, so,
But okay, no, because see, like you said that, yeah, okay, no, I see it, okay. Is it really a saga? No. It's 3 films, yeah, but is it really like storytelling across 3 films? True.
I think they're 3 stories, but they're not interconnected like that.
That's a good way of putting it. That's a good way of
I
putting
think
it.
they're just quite broader, aren't they? They're not like,
Yeah.
they're not just like a fighting a villain.
True.
It's like a journey. It's about a journey and a quest.
All right, rushing with the insight. All right, I like it. Okay.
You love to see it.
Love to see it.
Of course, we're going Lord of the Rings then.
Just like Lord of the Rings.
Unless someone can say something different, I'm saying Lord of the Rings. I don't see how you can really
We'll ask the listeners to come up with their best, films.
what they think is the best movie saga.
And their worst.
Okay, what's the worst?
What's the worst? I already said it, Fast and Furious.
Agreed. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'm agree with that.
Yeah.
Nonsense, bro.
Yeah. Shit.
And
shit.
Twilight comes in close.
Twilight. That CGI baby so scary.
Yeah, that baby.
So scary. It shouldn't be that.
How many
yucky.
movies does Twilight have again?
4.
I don't know.
No, is it 5? Did they split the last film?
Yeah, they split it.
They split the last book, innit? Yeah, so it's
I can't
5.
remember the last
Shit.
one. Was Twilight
Breaking Dawn.
Breaking Dawn Part 1 and 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a saga. Well, it is a Twilight saga. Yeah.
Watch Twilight, bro.
The books are decent.
I don't think anyone watches it anymore. It's forgotten about.
True.
Who cares?
True.
Avatar is so long, that could be cut as a saga as well, bro. Avatar is so long.
That one movie, that one movie's a saga, bro.
That movie's a
That one
saga.
movie, 3 movies. Bro, 6-hour movie.
Do you actually remember anything from Avatar?
No.
Yes.
The last time I watched it, I fell asleep. I was watching it, like still halfway through. Like, what the hell's going on?
I just remember
I
they
slept
had,
for like 2 hours.
I remember that
remember-
bit, yeah, but he jumps.
yeah, onto the dragon thing.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the only thing I remember.
And they have sex under the tree, and like when they
I
have.
still don't get that movie, bro. I don't lie to you, bro. I still don't get bro.
It was just.
What do you mean? What do you mean you don't get the movie?
It was just.
So man's crippled, then he's not crippled, like, yeah, like.
I was like, no,
There's more to it than that, bro.
No,
I can assure
that's
you
simple
that.
enough to get. That's simple enough to get. He goes to the machine, consciousness transfers into an avatar, basically. Yeah, and he walks around, innit?
Yeah, right.
Man said, yeah, alright, fine.
Long
Okay.
ass movie anyway, bro.
I don't see the point of the sequel. The film only did well because it was 3D.
Nah, I don't know, wouldn't go that far.
No. Real talk. The first film only did well because it was one of the first 3D films ever made, and visually, very beautiful film, great CGI. But story-wise, telling and the story itself is the same, more typical. Humans find an alien planet. The white man fucks up trying to be
They
greedy.
use it for resources
Use it
or
for
whatnot.
resources. The resident population overthrow the white man. One person decides to stay behind and become one of them. Case closed. Move on.
Yeah, he finds a love.
Did I lie? Did I lie?
Did you get it now? Did you get the movie?
Yeah,
now?
yeah, basically, but the love. Then he starts,
Assimilating.
assimilating.
Yeah,
with the love
yeah,
interest.
yeah.
Like, oh, okay, I love this girl, so she, woman,
Yeah, that was the point of the second film. Just-
humanoid. That's it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Bipedal creature.
What?
Stands on 2 legs.
Oh.
Bipedal.
No, it's happening every day.
That's only every day. Okay. Let's round up. I think we're done for this. We're round up. Yeah, we're done. Announcements. Nothing to announce. As of yet.
For now.
For now.
For now.
popping
Plotting
out.
and planning for now.
Popping out with mixtapes and that.
For dropping the mixtape, yeah? Sorry, I'm just imagining Ludo on the mic.
You know how we get down.
Bare
But yeah, no announcements as for now. But don't forget to use the hashtag no cancel. Don't forget to follow us on all socials.
There we go.
Follow me at Ludo4pf before I get suspended.
Again.
Hopefully I don't get suspended.
Follow me at Uncool Timmy.
At Ryan TNC.
Yeah. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah, please subscribe to our
Follow
YouTube
us on
channel.
Instagram. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch. Follow us on Facebook.
Subscribe, like,
Share.
Use the
Tell
hashtag.
your mum, tell your auntie, tell your uncle, tell your cousins. Just
Postman.
share that. Tell everyone, bro. Tell everyone. But yeah. Share the love.